In today's lecture, we will see the concept of NIST Cloud Computing Reference Architecture. So basically, NIST stands for National Institute of Standard and Technology. So NIST have given a cloud computing reference architecture, and this reference architecture is shown by the given figure, and there are majorly 5 actors in the case of reference architecture. First one is a cloud consumer, second one is a cloud auditor, third one is a cloud provider, fourth one is a cloud broker, and fifth one is a cloud carrier. So these are known as major actors. Now, cloud auditor contain security auditor, privacy impact auditor, performance auditor. Inside the cloud provider, there is a service orchestra. That one is a service layer, and we know that there are 3 types of services in cloud computing. First one is a information as a services, second one platform as a services, and the third one is a software as a services. So these are the service layer which are comes under service orchestras. Another component under the cloud provider is cloud service management. And the cloud service management contain business support, provisioning or configuring the services, and portability or interoperability. Third component comes under the cloud provider is security, and fourth one is a privacy. There are other component also reside like as a resource abstractions layer, control layer, physical resource layer, like as a physical resource such as a hardware and facilities which we are providing or networking. So these are the components come under the cloud provider actors. Third one is a cloud broker. So service intermediations, service aggregations, and service arbitrage comes under the case of cloud broker actor. And fifth one is a simple cloud carrier which carry the cloud services is known as the cloud carrier. So this model is known as a conceptual reference model. Now what are the definitions for the cloud consumer, cloud provider, cloud auditor, cloud broker, cloud carrier? Let us see one by one. So cloud consumer is a person or is a organizations that maintain a business relationship with user services from the cloud provider. So cloud consumer either will be a person or will be a organizations. Second one is a cloud provider. So a person or organizations or entity responsible for making a service available to interested parties, which provide the services is known as a cloud provider. Third one is a cloud auditor. So a party that can conduct independent assessment of cloud services, information system operations, performance, and the security of the cloud implementation. Fourth one is a cloud broker. So cloud broker is an entity that manages the use, performance, and the delivery of the cloud services and negotiate relationship between the cloud provider and the cloud consumer. And last one is a cloud carrier. So cloud carrier is an intermediate that provide connectivity and transport of cloud services from cloud provider to cloud consumer. So these are the definitions of 5 major actors which comes under the architectural model or conceptual model of cloud computing. Now in this figure, let us see this one is a how a interactions between the actors of a cloud computing. Like as a cloud consumer can interact with the cloud broker, can interact with the cloud auditor, or can interact with the cloud provider. Or cloud auditor can also communicate with the cloud consumer, cloud provider, and cloud broker. On the same way, cloud provider can contact with the can interact with the auditor, consumer, and broker. And on the same way, broker also can interact with the consumer, auditor, and cloud provider. So a cloud consumer make a request cloud service from a cloud provider directly or via a cloud broker. A cloud auditor conduct independent audit or may contact the other to collect necessary information. So each actor can communicate with the another actor directly or can communicate with the another channel. Like in the given figure, you can see cloud consumer can directly communicate with the cloud provider, or cloud consumer can contact with the cloud provider with the help of broker, or cloud consumer can contact or interact with the cloud provider with the help of auditor. So either cloud consumer can interact with the cloud provider directly or with the help of another actor. On the same way, cloud broker can communicate directly with the cloud auditor. But there is another indirect way that cloud broker firstly contact with the cloud provider and the cloud provider interact or contact with the cloud auditor. So these are the path or interactions path between the actor in the cloud services or cloud computing. Let us have various types of scenario. For example, we use a scenario 1 and this one is the scenario like as the cloud consumer firstly interact with the cloud broker. Now cloud broker interact with the cloud providers, like there are various types of cloud provider. So cloud broker can communicate either cloud provider 1 or cloud provider 2. So this one is the scenario when cloud broker come in the middle of cloud consumer and cloud provider. So in this scenario, a cloud consumer may request a service from the cloud broker instead of containing a cloud provider directly. So the cloud broker may create a new service by combining multiple services or by enhancing an existing service. In this example, the actual cloud provider are invisible to the cloud consumer and the cloud consumer interact directly with the cloud broker. So this one is the scenario 1. Now let us see second scenario. So in the second scenario, there is a SLA layer. SLA stand for the this one SLA1 and SLA2, and cloud consumer can interact with the cloud provider with the help of layer 1 and cloud provider interact with the cloud carrier with the help of layer A2. So in second scenario, cloud carrier provide the connectivity and the transport of the cloud service from cloud provider to cloud consumer. A cloud provider participate in and arrange for two unique service level agreement, that is a SLA. First one is SLA1 and second one is SLA2. So SLA1 with a cloud consumer and SLA2 with the cloud carrier. A cloud provider arranges service level agreement with the cloud carrier and may request dedicated and encrypted connections to ensure that the cloud service are consumed at a consistent level according to the contractual obligations with the cloud consumer. And in this case, the provider may specify its requirement on capabilities, flexibilities, and functionalities in SLA2 in order to provide essential requirement to SLA1. So this one is the SLA1 between the cloud consumer and the cloud provider, and SLA2 between the cloud provider and the cloud carrier. This one is the scenario 2. Let us see another scenario, that is the scenario 3. So in the case of scenario 3, a cloud auditor conduct independent assessment of the operations and security of the cloud service implementation. And the audit, which is the job of cloud auditor, so the audit may involve interactions with the both of the cloud consumer and the cloud provider. So this one is the scenario 3, when cloud auditor can interact with the cloud consumer and cloud provider for audit the record. And there are various another types of scenario available between the cloud service, cloud provider, cloud consumer, cloud auditor, and another major activities which we have already described. So this one is the NIST cloud architecture. In next lecture, we will see there are various types of services available in the case of cloud architecture.